It's no secret to anyone on this channel that I love the Sega Dreamcast. I loved it for years. To me, it's one of the best systems that holds up with the amount of fun experiences that it has. I've been trying to fill some gaps in my Dreamcast collection, mainly for home and game club use. There's a couple accessories I didn't have. I went to Mercari.com and looked around to see what I could find. And I found this box here. Now, what exactly is in this mystery box? We're going to find out, because really the listing wasn't very clear. Now, what's in this box is not everything I needed. In fact, one thing in this box is something that I needed, and even that's being generous. The reason I ended up with this package right here instead of the one thing I needed is because the price was too good to pass up. $232 plus $30 shipping to the US for everything in this box. Now, when it's all said and done, I hope you can tell me if I got a good deal or not. But you know what? Let's just get into it and find out what is in my biggest order from Mercari Japan yet. So the first thing about this order is that it comes from Mercari and it gets shipped out by a third party, which is great. The thing is, the packaging is really solid, so I did grab my thing here to actually open it up. And right on top, I'm seeing some good stuff right away. The first item we have here is a complete in box Japanese Sega Dreamcast. Let's put this down and take a look at it real quick. So supposedly this is a pretty special edition Dreamcast. This is the Yukawa Executive Box Dreamcast. The front of it looks normal. Perfectly normal orange Dreamcast logo. However, the backside has this handsome gentleman right here. I'm not exactly sure who he is, if he was an actual Sega executive or not, but he is everywhere on this Dreamcast box. Supposedly it was limited edition in Japan. I really have no idea. All I know is it was part of this bundle deal that I got, and I thought to myself, sure, I need another Dreamcast. We'll do a quick check here, and it looks like, yes indeed, all of our stuff is here. We have our Dreamcast console, the original packaging, original cabling for it. Even the sticker on here is original. That's actually incredible. This must be the sticker that tells you something. I'll have to look that up later, but it looks like it's all in one piece. It looks like it's all original. We're doing good so far. I'm not sure if there's anything else included in this in terms of like special edition. We can pop this open real quick and see what we got. I bet this is just a controller. Yep. Okay. So we got just a standard Dreamcast controller. Oh! Never seen that before. I don't know what kind of controller this is. Looks like some kind of like a carbon fiber finish. Interesting. And they even have a VMU inside. Jeez, oh man, oh my gosh. And another VMU. Okay, there's another VMU, a third party one. And we have all the packaging, I mean all of it. Here, take a look inside if you can. We have everything you'd expect to have when you buy a Dreamcast, fresh in Japan, when this came out. So we'll have to get into that later in another video, but a lot of cool stuff going on there. Okay, well so far so good. Now here's the thing, I'm not sure if any of this stuff works. I bought it and the person wanted to get rid of it. In fact, it wasn't even listed as a Dreamcast. It was listed as like, just want to sell, just want to sell. I'm like, okay, well I want to buy, so off we go. Next off in our mystery box here, we got, yep, looks good to me, we have a Dreamcast keyboard. I've never opened a Japanese keyboard up before. I know when the internet questions is, what do they look like, what do they look like? Well, kind of the same as the ones you have, except all the characters obviously on there, but pretty much functionally similar, I suppose. This has the Dreamcast end on it, so I can use that on the systems. I'll have to give it a test run. The box is a little, like, gross. It looks like it's been in storage for a while. That's okay. We'll check it out, and we'll see if that works a little bit later on. Now here is one of the things I bought this for, and that is this right here. Another set of Japanese Dreamcast twin sticks. Not a lot of games use the twin sticks, but they're a lot of fun. They're very responsive. I think they're really cool. Virtual On Game is incredible at these, and I wanted to have a twin stick set up at school for the kids to play against each other. The issue the first time I brought it was that there was only one set of sticks. I think with two of these sets, the kids will have a lot more fun. At least I'm banking on it. We'll see. Finally, the item that started this whole wild goose chase to begin with is in the box right here, and it's one thing I don't have in my collection. See, I never was a big fighting game fan. However, as I get older, I'm starting to enjoy them more and more, and the kids at school really love them, so I finally decided to expand my horizons and pick up a Dreamcast arcade stick. People said it was really good for cannon spikes, so I said I have to get one of these. So this is the reason why I started looking for Dreamcast stuff in the first place. I was looking for an arcade stick. Most of the arcade sticks I saw online were about $120, $130 plus shipping, so I was just looking for one of those. I'll find one that's cheap, I'll add it to watch list, and eventually I'll pick one up. I didn't expect to get a $230 deal for a Dreamcast, twin sticks, keyboard, and the arcade stick. This stuff alone usually by themselves is about $100 each. So combined, I think it's a pretty good deal. Now, does it work? I don't know. That was the caveat. This stuff had been in storage for a long time. The guy wasn't sure. So we're going to find out the hard way. Now that everything's out of that box, let's actually inspect it to see how they look. And oh my gosh, it's in plastic. Uh-oh. Oh, This is a VMU cover, so this is the actual plastic cover for the VMU when it's not in the controller. Put that back in there. This looks practically brand new. I mean, it's even got the cover for the stick. Oh, there's a little Sonic sticker on it too. I never even seen anything like that. Yeah, it's definitely been used. It's definitely had some wear and tear. Looks like it's been loved a little bit, but that sounds good. We'll clean it up a little bit and see how it works, and hopefully it does work. So there we go. That's the first thing I needed, was the arcade stick. Next up, let's pop open these twin sticks and see how they're doing. This kind of looks to me like the guy just stopped playing it, put it away in a box in the closet, and kind of forgot about it, and now it's time to get rid of it. So, and these sticks are looking pretty solid. We'll do the first test to make sure they're not moving. Feels good. Feels good. Button seems to work. Okay, looks good so far. The only thing I can see is that they have some kind of, like, I guess you can say, not mildew or mold, but signs of being stored for a long time. Here, keyboard, pop that open. Nothing crazy about the keyboard. It actually seems like it's in good shape. This keyboard is going to be awesome backup keyboard because it's a much smaller keyboard. The Dreamcast American keyboards were very, very large, but the support tabs are still in good shape. There's not a lot of dirt or grossness to it. We will take some cleaning wipes to this no matter what. We'll use cleaning wipes on all these things to make sure that they're in, I guess you can say, good shape. I'll probably wash my hands. In fact, we'll wash my hands after I touch all this stuff. But yeah, we're doing great. So, got our keyboard. We got our Dreamcast, our limited edition Dreamcast over here with this dude on the front of it. We got our twin sticks over here. And we have our fighting stick over here. All this here was $230 plus $30 in shipping. I think I got a good deal. I think I got an even better deal if it all works. At least I hope it works. I'm pretty sure it does. I haven't gone wrong with Mercari Japan, and it seems like they take pretty good care of their stuff. I've had a lot more issues buying stuff from US sellers than I have from Japanese sellers. I would be concerned about the fighting sticks. Those things take a lot of abuse, but everything actually looks like it's in really good shape. I'm kind of excited about that. Despite being a huge Dreamcast fan, I've never owned a Japanese Dreamcast. This is the first for me, and it's limited edition. I can display down here. This arcade stick here will be hugely popular in my video game club at school, and with me. I need to learn how to use one of these things. After all, I've been gaming for a very long time. I ask you out there in internet land, was this a good deal? Did I get my money's worth? What do you think about these pickups? And what do you think about the Dreamcast? I personally love it, but I know a lot of people really, really don't like it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this unboxing with me, and we'll see you in the next one.